Okay, there seem to be three different types of questions on the point-slope form module on Khan Academy. Point-slope form just plays off of the idea of what slope is, right? Remember that slope is m, and m equals what? Delta y over delta x. That just means the difference of the y points, so say y minus y1, over the difference of the x points, x minus x1. Well, if you were to kind of rewrite this to say that since slope m equals y minus y1 over x minus x1, if you were to multiply both sides by x minus x1, x minus x1, this denominator right here, right? If I did this on both sides, what would happen, right? What would I get? Well, if I multiply it on both sides, right, let me clear some of this off right here, and I think you'll see where point-slope form comes from. If I multiply the right side by x minus x1 and the left side by x minus x1, so right and left, these cancel out, and what's left is this right here. And this is point-slope form. In point-slope form, right, you have the difference of the y values. They have it on the left-hand side here. And then on the right-hand side of their diagram, on the left hand of mine, we have slope. That's this value right here, m. So here's delta y, here's slope, and then here's delta x. It's just rearranging the slope formula. So when they give you a line that passes through these 2 points, we just find the slope. So I'm going to find the difference of the y values, -1 minus 5, over the difference of the x values, 5 minus -5. So what's -1 minus 5? Well, that's -6. What's 5 minus -5? Well, that's 10. So our slope is -6 over 10. We can reduce that by dividing both numerator and denominator by 2, right, to get -3 over 5. So here in our slope, I don't have enough room here, but you would write -3/5. And then the y values, you can pick any point for your y values. I'll pick the second point. So -1 is my y value, and the x value goes here, 5. So to recap, all you're doing is finding the slope, and that goes in this box right here. Take any of the points, take the y value of one of the points and put it here, and the x value of that point and put it there. That's one type of question you'll see. Another type of question looks a little bit like this, and this is really the same thing. Notice over here again we have the point-slope form, so this is going to be slope. This represents delta y, right? And this represents here delta x, the difference of the x values. So here the notation is different. x1 is -3, so that means there's a point where the x value is -3, and f of x1, that means the y value for x1, or the value of the function when we're at the point x1, or -3, is 2. So that's a point, -3, 2. So this is one of our points that we're dealing with, and the other one is down here. So the other point, x2, well, that x value for that point is -4. And we have an x value of -4. The function value, f of x2, is 1. So the other point is -4, 1. So here, same procedure as before, find the slope. So we have the difference of the y values, 2 minus 1, over the difference of the x values, -3 minus -4. What's 2 minus 1? That's 1. -3 minus -4, that's really -3 plus 4. So that's just 1 as well. So here our slope is 1. And again, delta y refers to the difference of y and any y value, so I'll pick this point right here, and I'll put 2 in, the y value of that point, and then the x value of that point over here. And then the last you might get something like this. And at first you might feel like there's a lot to do here because they give you the slope. Well, that goes here, it's 9/2, right? And then they just tell you the y-intercept is 4. Well, remember the y-intercept is a point, right? And this is a wonderful form if you only have point and slope. Because here, y-intercept is 4, that's the point 0, 4 on the y-axis. So 0 is our x value, that goes here, and 4 is our y value, it goes there. This is point-slope form. It's really useful when all you know is a point and the slope. Alright, thanks.